Okay, hello everyone. Hope you had a wonderful 4th of July. And today, on behalf of 4th of July, we are going to do America as our country today. Yes, I've already told y'all we are going to go ahead and welcome in TikTok and let them know what we are doing today. We can't call it a 4th of July special because 4th of July was yesterday. And today is July 5th, 2026 at 8:02 p.m. my time. So we're just going to get it started. And I'm not going to be asking you basic questions about America. In fact, I'm going to be asking you very, very interesting questions that not even Americans know. So let's welcome in TikTok, and we're going to do this all over again. Okay? All right, hello TikTok. How you doing? Hope you had a wonderful 4th of July. My name is Amy from Amy Rose Abroad. We already got YouTube here, and now we're going to, of course, welcome TikTok. Now, I'm going to be giving it away and just letting y'all know what we're doing now, okay? We are going to be picking America as our country. As you know, we go to different countries every single Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so on behalf of 4th of July, we're not going to do a 4th of July special. However, we are going to be picking America as our country today. So for those of you living in America, it is a great time to represent and let us know how truly American you are and how much you know about your own country. If you do not know, again, like I said, my name is Amy from Amy Rose Abroad. I used to live in New York. Now I live in Albania. So if you're interested in seeing what life is like living abroad as an American, please go ahead and hit that follow button. And that way you can see, what we do on a day-to-day basis. Okay, so as you see, we have the whiteboard here. Now, we already have someone on the board because I tell y'all every single game, if there's any mishaps or anything like that, I will definitely give you that point for our next game. So right now, Salucci, who I don't know if Salucci's going to be here or not today. However, they are starting with 1 point. So usually, if somebody says that they answered before someone else in a trivia question, and it doesn't show on my end, but it shows on their end, I ask if you just send me a picture of that, a screenshot, and in that way I redeem your point for our next game. But we will have our usual thing today. We will have 5 trivia questions where I ask you basic questions about the country. And then I will ask you, actually, we have something interesting for our second game. Now, usually for our second game, we will ask you things like, what does this mean in English? And especially if we're doing a different country. But since we are picking America as our country, and thank you so much for the live, since we are picking America as our country, yes, I did give it away early. We are going to be talking about old American slang, okay, which many of you may not know. Some of these words I didn't even know. So we're going to have some fun together. And then our last game is going to be the usual. We're going to be drawing animals that are common to the country that we're picking. And so since today we are choosing America, or the United States of America, we'll be picking 5 common animals that are found in the USA. Okay? All right. And as y'all know, I got some drawing skills going on, so stay tuned for that. Now, please remember, on this plane, the same rules apply. We are flying from New York all the way to California, and then we're going to fly all the way to Maine, down to Florida. Then we're going to go from, where's that, Michigan, all the way to, what's below, what's at the bottom? Arizona. Okay, so we're just going to be flying in hitting different points of the United States. The captain has allowed us to do so. And yes, thank you so much, Primo Jimenez, for getting those likes started. If you're in here, go ahead and tap that screen, because if you are not tapping, you are lacking. And by the way, I know many of you are not happy about the change in our schedule. However, it is summer. I'm trying to give y'all and myself some summer, some time for the summer. So if you are, if you've been following me for a long time and everything like that, we will return to our 3 days a week once, maybe like November-ish, when the clock changes again, because, everybody's going to be all cold and stuff, and you're going to need something to do. And that's what we're here for. But either way, we are here to give you a global experience no matter where you are watching from. Some of you, hopefully you are not at work today because it kind of, sucks, especially because the World Cup is going on, which I'm thinking about doing a trivia based around that. So if you are interested in that, go ahead and let me know. All right. Yeah, so hopefully you're not at work. If you are running some errands or if you are doing laundry or cleaning your house, just keep the phone right next to you because you also can participate. Anybody can participate in this game. All you have to do is just put the right answer in the first time when I ask you the question, okay? I'm sorry, you have to actually be the first, okay? All right. All right. So D Money says that they are in seat 26D. Okay. All right. Great, great, great. By the way, if you need any refreshments, please let me know and please include your seat number. Okay. Because we don't want to bring your food to the wrong person or keep y'all hungry throughout this whole flight. Because y'all get hangry. Y'all get attitudes with me. I see it in the DMs all the time. And so we're trying to make sure that you're happy. Now, as you know, there is always a chance to end up in first class if you don't know how that works. Since we have 3 mini games, if you get the most amount of points after each mini game, then you move to first class. And first class is actually pretty special today because since we're in America, we picked the country for today. You'll have a choice of very popular American foods. I know we went to Mexico, we went to Madagascar, we've gone to Kenya last week. I think we've gone to Sweden, China, South Korea, all of that. And I know many of you are not too keen on trying new foods, but luckily we have some foods here that y'all know and probably you've tried. Maybe you had some yesterday. By the way, again, I hope y'all had a wonderful 4th of July. There's going to be a video coming out soon of me reviewing a restaurant that is actually an American restaurant in the country that I live in. So as y'all know, I live in Albania. If you don't know where that is right. It's about a 2-hour plane ride, maybe less, like 45 minutes, depending on where you're going, from Italy. We're the country above Greece. We're near Montenegro, North Macedonia, Kosovo, all of that. All right. So that is where we are. Okay. So that video will be coming out soon. And I was very, very surprised. I cannot wait to show you. A couple of you who have followed me actually saw a few of my stories yesterday. So, hi, Salucci. Salucci, I kept my promise. Okay. And you have a point because you proved to me in the DMs that you did not get a point and it was for an unfair reason. So I got you, okay? All right. So as I was saying, what was I saying, y'all? See, talking to y'all gets me so excited and happy. I lost my train of thought. Okay, but anyway, the video is going to come out soon of me reviewing an American restaurant in Albania. Okay? All right. So you start already cheating and shaking my head. What do you mean, Primo? Okay, if y'all don't know, Primo Jimenez on TikTok always accuses everybody of cheating. But it's all love. It's all cool. Y'all are funny. So anyway, again, we have our same 3 mini game. Oh, D-Money, you ready to talk smack already about YouTube? By the way, thank you for the golden boxing glove. For those of you who do not know, after each mini game, we will after each mini game, we will have an opportunity for platform beef. Hey, how are you? Okay, so and then we will have a chance, or you will have a chance to talk smack about YouTube because I'm also live on YouTube. Or YouTube, you have a chance to gift in your way if you want to talk smack about TikTok. I'm gonna allow it as long as everybody's nice, okay? And speaking of nice, for those of you who are following me last week and everything like that, I look at y'all profiles, and y'all some talented people. I always say this every week, but I mean it. So if you want to bring your talents to our show, if you want me to talk about it, kind of promote your business, your songs, your account, your whatever you want, all you need to do is go ahead and DM me, and I'll be more than happy to arrange that, okay? All right, so since we are going to America, let me go ahead and put up our weather report, and then we're going to start with our game, okay? All right, and don't forget to put your seat numbers in the comments, okay? Do not forget, okay? Because otherwise, I don't know who to bring the refreshments to. And Carter's over here, as you know, Cheryl is now working on her pilot's license. She used to be an attendant, but now she's working up. Cheryl has been around with us since, I mean, she knows so much about aviation. She's been around since the Wright brothers, so she knows her stuff. So we can trust her to be a pilot now. But for now, we have Carter, who's kind of her man, taking care of everything. So if you need any refreshments, please let me know. And please place all of your baggage, whether it's emotional or physical. We don't need that in the cabin. No bad vibes. Place them in the overhead bins that you see above me here, okay? All right. And please keep the aisles clear. If you do not have proper shoes, we will give you hospital socks, because in the event of an emergency, if we have to save you and you're walking around with rollerblades, flip-flops, stilettos, Heelys, we just gonna have to leave you on the plane. Sorry, we don't have time for that, okay? Okay. All right. Now, and by the way, if you're like Brooklyn Joe and you're coming in here with down bad energy, you will be cleaning the bathrooms, because any of that, no. We don't need that, okay? Okay. D-Money says everybody evacuate. Okay, and shout out to DJ Air for playing some wonderful country music. Y'all know I don't really like country music, but everyone outside of America thinks that country music is who Americans are, so we are just going to keep it here, and I will manage to get through it. Okay? All right. And like I said, my name is Amy from Amy Rose Abroad. Please fasten your seatbelts, get comfortable, and of course, thank you for choosing Global Air Flight GA398. Now, let's get through the weather report, because I am excited to know what is happening around the world. Okay, so if you are from Tokyo, if you're in Tokyo, it is 70 degrees Fahrenheit with a time of 3:13 a.m. Good morning, Tokyo, okay? I think they're already in Monday morning. Secondly, if you are flying out of, or if you're in Rome, Italy, or if you're of Italian descent and you want to know what's going on in Italy, it is 85 degrees Fahrenheit with a time of 8:13 p.m. If you're flying from New York, it is 84 degrees Fahrenheit with the time of 2:13 p.m. Good afternoon. All right, if you're flying out of Canada, it is 74 degrees Fahrenheit with a time of 2:14 p.m. Okay, by the way, New York, be careful, because it says there's going to be a flood watch, okay? Also, Canada says it's warmer on Monday. Okay, if you are in California, specifically Beverly Hills, it is 76 degrees Fahrenheit with the time of 11:14 a.m. If you're flying out of Chicago, it is 73 degrees Fahrenheit with a time of 1:14 p.m. If you're flying out of London, it is 81 degrees Fahrenheit with a time of 7:14 p.m. And last but certainly not least, if you're flying out of Albania, it is 78 degrees. Yes, it is. It is very hot outside with the time of, let me see my phone here, 8:14 p.m. Okay. Yes, we did do Canada. Yes, Ontario is in Canada. It is 74 degrees Fahrenheit with a time of 2:14 p.m. All right. If I did not say your country, your state, or your city, or anything like that, go ahead and put it in the comments and let me know what temperature it is near you. And if you had any fun 4th of July things that you did yesterday, let me know. Like, did you have a hot dog, a burger? Did you have some ribs? Did you have some pork belly? Like, what did you have? Like, I want to know how your 4th of July was, because I don't live in the United States anymore, it was a very, very different way that we celebrated 4th of July. But I can't really say much, because there's going to be a video coming out about that very, very soon. Shout out to the restaurant that, let me do my thing there. All right, you're awesome. Okay. Yeah, well, Devontae, I don't know. Florida wasn't on our list, but feel free to tell us what the temperature is there. I heard it gets very, very humid, but I don't want to assume, because I've personally never been to Florida before. But yeah, I want to know. So tell me. All right. And again, if you have any other countries that you want to talk about, please let me know in the comment section. All right. So now we have done it. In Florida, it sounds like it's about to rain. Okay. Be careful. Be careful. Get all your supplies, get all your batteries and everything like that. All right. So that if it storms, you won't be in the dark for too long. Okay. All right. All right. So now we have, again, our player board here. Now, if you're on YouTube and you get a point, you will end up on this side of the board. TikTok, if you get a point, Whoever gets a point, you will end up on this side. As you see, Salucci, I told you I got you, okay? Because you proved to me that you did not get a point that you deserved in the last game. So now you're automatically starting the game with 1 point here, okay? But remember, each question is worth 1 point, and you will only get that point if you answer first, okay? Answer correctly first, okay? All right. So, again, we are going to America, as you can hear, with this excellent country music, which you know I love, right? But we're going to go ahead and start our trivia or our game with our first game, all right? With basic trivia. So these are 5 questions I'm going to be asking you about America, and you have to tell me exactly, you got to give me the correct answer. So if you think you have what it takes, go ahead and put your favorite emoji in the room. YouTube, you as well. If you think you have what it takes to be crowned the trivia champion, then go ahead and put your favorite emoji in the room and we can get this started, okay? And for those of you who are getting those likes up, thank you so much. We're already at 6.8 thousand likes. I like that energy. Remember, if you're not tapping, you are lacking, okay? All right. Alrighty. And remember, after each mini game, you will have a chance to have platform beef with YouTube if they want to say something. If nobody wants to say anything, that is totally fine, okay? And by the way, I see people, putting in the roses and everything like that. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it, okay? All right, so question number 1. And again, our country is America. Question number 1. How many Great Lakes does the United States have? You can either name them or put the number. How many Great Lakes does the United States have? Primo Jimenez. Yes. There are 5 Great Lakes. 5. Okay, so Primo Jimenez, you get the point because you said it first. All right. You said 1,200,000. All right. So yes, good job. The Great Lakes. Now, do I know any of them? No. I think one of them is like, I'm not even going to guess, y'all. Because those of you who watch this and you're not in America, I don't want to lead you down the wrong path, okay? All right. Number 2. Question number 2. How many time zones does the United States have? You said Amy over there looking moisturized. Nah, it's just hot out here. I'm sorry. It's hot in this cabin. All right. But thank you, Oliver. How many time zones does the United States have? Yes, Primo. Are you cheating, Primo? Because I don't know. You just seem to be getting these questions right. But yes, the United States of America has a total of 6 time zones. Okay, so I think you have Eastern Standard Time. Mountain Standard Time. I'm trying to name them, but I totally forgot. Primo, don't get mad. I'm still gonna give you the point. Central, yes, Central. So that's 3. Wait, 3. What's the other ones? I'm not even going to. I'm not going to embarrass myself like that. Okay, so yes, the United States has 6 different time zones, okay? I know most of y'all are either in Central or Eastern. So I look at my analytics. I know where y'all from, okay? All right, so question number 3. What was the name of the first person in America, or some people say this was the first person ever, whatever you want to do. What was the name of the first person in America to walk on the moon? I need the full name, please. Full name. I'm sorry. Mm. I'm sorry. You might really be answering correctly, and I'm not. Okay, Joe Full, you answered first. Got you. You get the answer. Now, Oliver, you were right there, but you were second in on my end. If you were before them, send me a screenshot. I will give you a point for the next game, okay? All right. But Joe Full, you get that point. Good job. The answer is Neil Armstrong. Okay, Louis Armstrong is a singer. So I think who said that? I think it was yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Y'all are funny though. I love it. All right. Question number 4. Now this I didn't know this. And it was sad because I didn't know this. Thank you so much, Devontae, for sharing the live. I do appreciate it. Thank you, Jose Tutu Val, for following me and everything like that. Hitting that follow button. All right. Question number 4. Excuse me. What is the capital of the United States of America? What is the capital? What is the capital of the United States of America? You tell me your answer. I will then tell you mine, and it was completely incorrect. Oliver, you got it. Yes, it is Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. When I was younger, about 2 years ago, to be honest with you, I thought that the capital was Pennsylvania. Don't know why. I just felt like a lot of historical things happened in Pennsylvania. This was like, might as well make it a capital. But y'all are clearly smart and you know a lot. Okay, so Oliver, you got that point. It is Washington, D.C. Okay, Washington, D.C. All right, question number 5. This is the last one before we get into our platform beef. And I can tell you right now, we got Gabby, Miranda, your usual suspects. Gabby, Miranda, Jazzy Dan are here. Hi, I see y'all. Now, I know you're onto something, YouTube, because y'all like to talk more smack than you do answering questions. But hey, if that's how you want to play it, I appreciate it. All right, so question number 5. What American state? Oh, no, that's way too easy. Yeah, we're you know what? We're going to make another question after this one, okay? Question number 5. Which American state is the Grand Canyon located in? Which American state is the Grand Canyon located in? Thank you, JoJo Dancer. I lost faith in humanity for a second. It is located in Arizona. Arizona. Okay, JoJo Dancer, nice to see ya. All right. No, okay. Okay, I saw your answer, Jazzy Dan, but I didn't know if you were like messing with me because Phoenix is the capital of Arizona. Okay? Just putting it out there. So that's why you didn't get it correct, Jazzy Dan. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for that, Rose. I appreciate it. All right. Now we have a 6th question. All right. I told you I was going to be 5, but I maybe sort of lied to you a little bit. Sorry. Okay. So question number 6. What? Now I know this one, but do y'all know this one? What gift did France give America? What? I mean, like back in the day, in like the I think it was like 1800s. What gift did France give America in the 1800s? Which one was that? Come on, some of you. If you're on the East Coast and you don't get this right, I don't know. And that's even a hint. I gave y'all a hint with that. What gift did France give America in the 1800s? Y'all keep saying freedom. That was in 1776. Okay? All right. Thank you, Joe Full. It was the Statue of Liberty. Yes, if those of you who do not know, the Statue of Liberty was gifted to America from France. Okay? All right. Joe Full, you got that answer. Good job. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So we might have to. All right. We're in a tiebreaker here. Primo Jimenez, are you there? Okay. Primo Jimenez, you're here. Joe Full, you're here because you just got that answer. Y'all both have the same amount of points, but only one person can go to first class for this round. So I'm going to be asking a tiebreaker question, and I only want Primo Jimenez and Joe Full to answer the question. Whoever answers the question first correctly wins. Now, those of you in the comments, don't feel left out because you can help them out as well, okay? But they have to choose whatever answer you give them. What state invented the fortune cookie? What U.S. state created the fortune cookie? What do y'all think? Yes, Primo Jimenez, you are correct. It is California, specifically Los Angeles, California. All right, so that means that Primo Jimenez is going to get to be the first passenger in first class. So that means that Primo, you get some good, authentic American food or popular American dishes, okay? All right, now those of you who are still here, do not worry because we're not at the end of our game yet, okay? Okay, so we still have about 10 more questions left in our other two games, okay? So 5 for each game, okay? All right. So, by the way, just because I'm giving Primo Jimenez a first class meal does not mean all of you have to be all hungry, okay? I smell some of your hungry breath. Some of y'all got to start ordering soon. All right, so let me know what you need. We have spicy water, regular water. We have flavored water. We have mineral water. We have juice. We have soda. We have tea. As far as food, we have chips. We have frozen pizzas. We have dino nuggets, vegetarian, and the chicken ones. So let me know what y'all want, okay? All right, so Primo, let me show you the first class meals that we got, and you go ahead and pick the ones that you have. Today we have 5 selections. We usually have 4, but you know, I had to show y'all a little bit of American spirit and have some more food on the plate, okay? All right, chef, let's bring these out, please. Thank you very much. Okay. So the first one that we have are delicious ribs with coleslaw. Okay, these look like pork ribs here. Smells so good. This is what they look like here. Okay, 9 cats and 1 dog. Of course, you can have chips and frozen pizza. Just let me know what seat you're in. Okay. All right. So this is the first choice of a first class meal. Okay. All right. Our second one, I told y'all that we have homemade pizzas, but for the first class passengers, we have, I told y'all that we have frozen pizzas for standard class, which is where everybody's in unless you get moved to first class, right? But we actually have homemade cheese pizzas for our first class passengers, okay? So this is our second choice here, a delicious, steamy, homemade seasoned slice of pizza. Okay, all right. We also have garlic on the side if you want some seasoning on there. Okay, we got you. All right, now if you have a sweet tooth and you're craving something a little sweet beside yours truly, we have our what do we got here? We have our apple pie here. All right, so here is your apple pie right here. We have a little bit of ice cream on the top, vanilla ice cream, of course. But if you are allergic to dairy or are dairy free, we can replace it with almond ice cream, okay? All right, now these are farm raised apples with cage free cinnamon. So you do not have to worry about, feeling bad about it or having any hormones in it, okay? So you're good. Now, our fourth choice is delicious pieces of mild chicken, fried chicken. Okay, so look at that. Now, don't mind the bite mark. Y'all know how Cheryl loves to eat the first class food, so she did take a bite out of it. Don't worry. Okay, she took all her shots, so she's good. All right, but here is your choice of fried chicken right here. Okay. And then our last choice, how can you call it American cuisine without a burger? Look at this. This American-sized burger is full of lettuce, tomatoes, white onions, pickles, a delicious grass-fed beef burger patty, and of course, who can forget the cheese? Okay, so now that we have shown you all of our options, Prima Jimenez, what is the choice that you would like? And those of you who are not in first class yet, do not worry. You still have a chance. You just have to have the most amount of points. And then you got it. All right, so I'll take a Jack and Coke with a burger. Got you. Okay, so you're in first class. Hey, Carter, can we have a Jack and Coke, in first class, please? No, the Coca-Cola has to. Can you get me a cold Coca-Cola, please? No, not the ones. No, those are for storage. Just use the ones in the fridge. We like to serve our customers and our passengers on the plane cold beverages. Okay? Thank you. Okay. Don't mind Carter, okay? All right. So, here is it almost fell off. Okay. Here is the burger for you. We're gonna place it on the warmer, so whenever you're ready, Primo Jimenez, you can go ahead and grab that. Okay. All right, and then your Jack and Coke will be on their way to you. All right. Can I have apple pie? Oh, 9 cats, 1 dog. I am so sorry. We cannot provide apple pie to our passengers in standard class. That is considered a first class meal. However, you did order food before, and so we have placed it in the system, and it is on their way to you. Okay. All right. So now, thank you, DJ LJ, for that rose. We're gonna move on now to our second game, which is guess that word. Now, usually when we pick other countries that are not English-speaking countries, such as Mexico, Madagascar, Sweden, Montenegro, Albania, we have words that to pick, and you have to translate them in English. However, since we're picking America, and most of you live in America or are from America, such as yours truly, we will be sprinkling a little bit of different sauce on the challenge. Okay? So, hold on, give me 1 second. It says, do you have any treats for me? Of course we do. We're going to ask Carter to put a little bit something special on your plate, because we do know you for a long time. So we're going to see what we can do, okay? All right. Orange is the Pokemon trainer. Okay, so I am the main flight attendant and the host of the show. If you need any refreshments, please let me know, okay? All right. Jojo Dancer, you need Dino Nuggets? Okay, just let me know what your seat number is again, because I forgot, and we'll bring that to you, okay? So, now, as I was saying, with our second game, we are going to be translating old American slang, okay? Some of these words you may have heard, especially if you're from America and you have, grandparents or you just maybe frequent places where older people are, which is not, old people are cool. So you may have heard these before, but some of these words are from back in the old time, like the 20s, the 30s, the 40s. I think even beyond that. So we're gonna explore these words, and you're gonna, you're going to let me know what they are. Okay? All right. Something wrong with the engine? Yeah, Orange, you didn't even spell plain right. We gotta, I don't know. We're gonna have somebody over there to watch you. Okay, 9 cats, 1 dog. We are working on that. We will see what we can do. But other than that, yeah. Okay. So now I'm going to be saying the word, and you have to tell me what it means in modern day English. Okay? Okay. And be reminded that everybody who has made it on this player board will get a chance to be featured in our TikTok story today, okay? So if you get a point here, then you end up on our TikTok story. That includes you on YouTube as well, okay? She said, can I have a vegetarian pizza? Okay, we got you. Carter, can we also have a vegetarian pizza for Miranda, please? Miranda, what's your seat number? All right, let me know what your seat number is, Miranda. Otherwise, we're looking it up in the system. We got like other Mirandas in here, so it may go to the wrong person, okay? Okay. All right. You said, can I have ice cream? We will see if we have ice cream, okay? We will see if we have that. Carter, if you have any ice cream, can you just let me know? Okay? Let me know like the flavors or something that you have, okay? All right, and we're also going to change our color. All right, so now, question or word number 1. The word is, actually, DJ, can you turn this down, please? Just a little bit. Give me 1 second. DJ, can you turn this down a little bit because I need them to hear every syllable of these words. Okay? Okay. All right. All right. So the first word is highfalutin. Yes, that is an old American slang term, highfalutin. What does highfalutin mean? Oliver, why are you laughing at me? Highfalutin. That's a real word. So what does highfalutin mean? Oops. Okay. What do y'all think that highfalutin means? It does not mean happy. Fabian, I'm so glad you told me your location because now you need to clean our bathrooms. Like I said, down bad energy, you got to go where the potties are. Okay, bro? Okay. It does not mean happy. No, it does not. Yes, Oliver, you're correct. It means fancy or pretentious, but you said fancy. Hi, Primo. Yes, I see you. Okay, what was that? Okay. Oh, 9 cats, 1 dog. By the way, we have, thank you for that follow, T-Mac. We have matcha ice cream, strawberry ice cream, vanilla ice cream, and chocolate ice cream, okay? So just let me know, 9 cats, 1 dog, which one you would like, okay? Okay. All right, question number 2. This one sounds like, I thought this was a medical condition at first. Okay, so question number 2. Yellow-bellied. Yellow like the color, and bellied. He said pass on the ice cream. Y'all gotta let me know what flavor you want. So anyway, what does yellow-bellied mean? In old American slang, what does that mean in modern day slang? Huh? What y'all think? What y'all think? Yes, Primo. It means coward. Y'all gotta start answering quicker, Gabby, because you had it, but you said I told you. You did tell me 9 cats, 1 dog? I didn't see it. My bad. Show me again. All right, Primo Jimenez, sorry. You got it. It means to be scared or lacking courage or, yes, like a coward. Okay? All right, you said, I'll take vanilla if I had to have it. Well, do you want it, Sky, or do you not? Are you just thinking about it? Let me know. Okay, so, but we'll send you one to your table anyway, Sky. If you don't want it, that's fine. Pass it to somebody in need. But if you do, there you go. Okay, now mind you, please, this happened on our last flight, and I was trying not to get upset with y'all, but I was a little disappointed. If you are allergic to dairy, do not ask for ice cream, okay? Because one of our bathrooms that, what's his name? Fabio, whoever who's acting up in here is cleaning right now. Let's just say it looked like somebody painted the walls with brown because they couldn't handle the ice cream. And they didn't tell us that, they were allergic to dairy. So please get a full medical screen or something like that before you order food. Please. Please, please, please. All right. Now, what do we got? You said, is my answers coming up? Jojo, what did you say to me? I didn't see anything. All right. Thank you so much for liking those lives. By the way, we're at 12.5 thousand likes. Let's see if we can get up to 20. That would make me really, really happy. But other than that, I like the energy that y'all putting in anyway. So either way, y'all doing your thing. Thank you. And so far, nobody has talked smack about the other platform. So that's why we skipped our platform beef for the first game. Okay? All right. Cheryl's flying the plane bubblegum. All right. Now, question number 3. Whippersnapper. Whippersnapper. What does that mean? Yes, that is an actual word. Whippersnapper. What does that mean? Jazzy Dan says, am I going to get in trouble for saying it? No, you're not. It doesn't mean what people think. You said it means a whip that's a snapper. I can't. Yes. Oliver, you are correct. You got that right. R, you got it correct as well, but you were the second person to say it on my end. Okay? All right, now listen. Whippersnapper is a young, confident person. Okay? So if you know, everybody knows that young kid that's like maybe like in their teens or something, they think they know it all, but they're not rude, but they know what they're doing and they're very confident in what they do. That's a whippersnapper right there. Okay? Okay. So, question number 4. Kerfuffle. Kerfuffle. What does kerfuffle mean? This is old American English slang. Kerfuffle. What does kerfuffle mean? Kind of sounds like a food, but it's not. Kerfuffle. Go ahead and take a guess. Kerfuffle. If you need a hint, you know what to do. You put that heart. You put that rose in the room, and I'll give you a hint. No, it does not mean noisy. Yeah, no. You said I'm thinking bread. Miggy says, hi, Miggy, how are you? Says, a problem. No. Yes. Oliver, you got that right. It is an argument. Okay? Or a fuss. So if you see somebody getting into it with somebody else, you can be like, they're having a kerfuffle. All right, yes, a disturbance, okay. It says, can we go back to Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday? We will go back very, very soon. But I need to enjoy my summer vacation, and so do y'all, okay? I miss y'all too. You said, okay, we are using Google because that's cheating. Primo. You can't call everybody a cheater because you don't know the answers. It's okay. You said, I say altercation. Yes, that would be the modern day saying of that. It's 3 flavors. You want all 3 flavors together? Like, put it as a color, 9 cats, my dog. If you want strawberry, put red. Oh, okay. So you want the matcha. Technically, I said 4 flavors, but You want the matcha, the matcha, the strawberry, the vanilla, and the chocolate together? You know? Okay. All right. Hey, Carter, can we please have all of the ice creams combined into one? Just use the larger cup that we have. Yes, so we want the matcha, the strawberry, the vanilla, and the chocolate. Okay. Okay. By the way, did you get Primo their Jack and Coke? Because I don't see any on their table. Your what? Who are you? Y'all, I'm trying not to get stressed out with Carter. No, Jack is not a person. No, you have to get. It's a spicy water. Okay, it looks brown, and it comes in a bottle with black and white labeling, and it's brown. There's no person on here. I know. But this has been 3 weeks since you've been doing this. You should have got it by now. Okay, it's right there. Okay, and you get the Coca-Cola, you put it together, you mix it or whatever you do, because I'm not a tender of the bar, and you serve it. Thank you. I'm sorry, y'all. And also, can we have chips and a frozen pizza, please? Should I write that down for you? No. I'm not insulting your intelligence. It just seems like it's a lot for you to handle, which is fine. If you want me to write it down, I'll write it down. Okay, good. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Okay, all right. Okay, so everybody who ordered something, your stuff is on the way. Do not worry about it, okay? All right. You said if I'd be good for 5 weeks, do you think I could be a second server? Bubblegum, we will consider that, okay? We do have to get you a job here, okay? We do have to have you part of our airline, so just give us a moment. Okay, we'll think about something. Okay, so as you know, kerfuffle means a fuss or an argument. I think that was Oliver who got that. All right, question number 5 before we do part 2 of our platform beef. Okay? Hello, Tyler, what's up? All right, so this is old American slang, and you have to tell me what this means. Word number 5. This is actually a phrase. All hats and no cattle. Thank you, Mrs. Salt and Pepper. All hats and no cattle. What does that mean? All right, shout out to you, Salt and Pepper, WPA. All right. All hat and no cattle. What does that mean? You said, is this flight assistance training? No, this is the global game show. Every week we host a game show. We pick a new country. Because we just had 4th of July, we are picking America. All right. Yeah. Oh. All right. Sky, I had to give it to you first. All right. Okay. You said, can I have a Thai iced tea? Okay. Let me wait for Carter to get his stuff together. 9 cats and 1 dog. And then we will have it over to you, okay? I got that order in my mind, though, okay? I got you. All right, so Sky, I'm going to give you that because you did get it right. Like if somebody's all talk and they can't back it up, that is also, you call them, they're bluffing. Okay, R and Primo Jimenez, you described it, but you were not the first person to say it. Okay? No, I got you, 9 cats, 1 dog. But listen, Carter is just trying to get everything wrapped around his head, and I don't want him to mess up your order, okay? Okay, yes. Good job. Okay, good. Now bring that to Primo Jimenez, please. Okay. And then can you do the chips, the pizza, okay, all 4 flavors of the ice cream, and then can you add on a Thai iced tea on that, okay? All right, just all together. No, that's for 9 cats, 1 dog. Okay? Yeah. Who's right over there? Right over there. 9 cats, 1 dog is right over there. Okay. Thank you. Okay. You said, oh, not Primo starting a revolution. Oh my gosh. Okay, so who got that right? Oh, Sky. Let me put that in there. Sky, congrats, you got 1 point. Mind you, again, everybody who gets a point will end up on our TikTok story today. But there can only be 1 champion. Now, Oliver and Primo Jimenez. Actually, Primo Jimenez, you're already in first class. So, Oliver, you are now welcomed into first class, okay? You're very welcome, 9 cats, 1 dog. Primo, you are welcome now into first class. Okay, not Primo. Did I say Oliver or Primo? Primo, you can stay there. Oliver, you are going to get your stuff and move over to first class, okay? You see Primo Jimenez is over there? I'm going to need you to take this seat over there, okay? So you can have a window to yourself, okay? Okay. All right. And by the way, let me, she said she's trying to take my title from me. Bubblegum, you're helping Carter out in the kitchen? I don't know. We got to make sure that you saw your training videos, okay? So we're not sure about that. Mm-hmm. You said, oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, Oliver, I might just make you stay in standard class since you say that we're cheating. And you have one of the most points out of everybody. Well, you and Primo are neck and neck. Or should I say wing and wing because we're on a plane, right? Okay, so anyway. Oliver, go ahead and tell me what your first class meal will be, okay? So again, we have our burger here, right here. We also have our homemade pizza right here. And then if you want a sweet tooth, if you have a sweet tooth, I'm sorry, you also have your delicious apple pie. And then if you want some fried chicken, we also have that here. And then if you want some ribs, these are pork ribs, we have them right here with the side of coleslaw. Okay? All right. All right, so which one would you like, Oliver? Are you going to sit there and argue with Bubblegum? Let me know. Okay, and then Primo, if you want another first class meal, let me know, okay? Okay. You said, I'm literally eating fried chicken right now. Well, welcome to the Global Game Show. I mean, nice of you to grab a snack and join us. We're glad that you are here. All right, so, Oliver, which one would you like? You said, what's first class? So first class is when you have the most amount of points after each section. However, if you're already in first class, you stay there. I'm not going to kick y'all out of first class. That's just not nice. Okay, so Primo Jimenez, you want apple pie because you're in first class. You're the first person. Oliver, you want ribs. Got you. Okay, so here is your ribs right here. Sorry, give me 1 second. Chef, can we have another order of ribs, please? I think they dropped. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I'm sorry. Can you just give me just another one, please? Okay, thank you. Okay. So we have a new plate of ribs for you right here. Okay, just ignore the hair. Okay, here is the ribs for you right here. All right, nice and delicious. Okay. You smell that? You smell that? Okay. All right. All right, and then also Primo, this is for you. Here is your apple pie. Okay, delicious apple pie. All right, now. Okay, and Primo, by the way, I see Carter is on his way to bring you your Jack and Coke. So I'm so sorry for the way he honestly thought that Jack and Coke involved a real person named Jack. It's okay. He's just learning, okay? All right. Sky, you're not in first class, so you can't have any of the first class meals yet, but we do have stuff for you, such as frozen pizzas. We have chips. We have candy. We have ice cream. spicy water, anything like that. So just let me know, okay? All right. Also, too, 9 cats, 1 dog. Your ice cream, I see that we have. Okay, I see it. It's on its way. We also have the frozen pizza we're heating up for you, as well as the Thai iced tea and the chips. Okay. All right. So we got you. All right. Now it is time for our platform beef. Now, so far YouTube has been a little quiet, like as far as the roasting of TikTok. TikTok, y'all also been very, very nice. Okay. So I'm gonna give y'all a chance. You said Bubblegum said I'm the most nice, innocent, never rude passenger. Don't y'all all agree? If you, yes, Bubblegum. If you want to be Delulu with that, we got you. Okay, we're all on your team. All right, she's crazy, y'all. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is okay. Gabby says TikTok better not be talking because they know what's up. Oh. Okay, so you're telling TikTok to stay in their place. Okay. Primo says I'm the nicest. Ooh. Okay, all right. What y'all think, YouTube? You think that TikTok is nice? You think that? Come on, I think that they're nice. I think that you're nice too. Miranda says, heck no, they're not nice. They're only nice at losing. Oh, and she gifted for that, y'all. All right, so Miranda said the only thing y'all nice about is losing. You're nice at losing. I don't know. Ooh, y'all gonna let her say that to you? Y'all gonna let her say that to you? Y'all gonna let her say that to you? Okay, if that's what y'all want. All right, by the way, if you have something that you want to say back to YouTube, go ahead and put that golden boxing glove in there and you can say your response. I'll read it right to to YouTube. All right, you said okay. Oh, hi Rico. Okay, Jazzy Dan. Not Jazzy Dan. I'm sorry. Gabby says, "Let me say something else." Okay, say something else. We're waiting for you. I don't think TikTok is gonna respond, but you know, I don't think they're gonna respond. But maybe they're feeling tough today. I'm not sure. What you gotta say, Gabby? Okay, Gabby, you have the same insult for all the guys on TikTok all the time. How many times are you gonna say that insult? Ooh! I know what Attack on Titan is, Oliver. But Gabby just got mad at me. Y'all, you see what she said? Hold on, I'm about to read it. She's okay, so she made it offensive, her same typical line that she says about TikTok. And y'all just heard me ask her, are you going to say the same line? She says, look, you creepy drawing flight attendant, I'm going to say what I want to say. Oh my God. Why are you coming at me for? I thought we were cool. And by the way, my drawings are not creepy, okay? My former art teacher, who just happens to be in the state penitentiary right now, says that my artistry is the most unique he's ever seen. He said I have a very special brain, okay? All right? He said that every time I used to hand in assignments to him, he didn't even know what to grade them because they were so astonishing, which I think means good. That's a synonym for good. He said it inspired him to do what he did in his side work. which y'all know is what put him in jail. But, still, to be an inspiration to somebody like that, yeah, I know. So, shh. Sup, Gabby? All right, so now, now, what we're going to do is we're going to move on to our very last game. Thank you, Big E. Yeah, they said jealous, ha ha ha. Thank you. I'm so glad that y'all agree with me. And don't forget to get those likes up because y'all are doing amazing. Sky, I see your effort. Primo Jimenez, you started us off. We're at 15.2 thousand likes. If we can get to about 20,000 likes, that would be amazing. But either way, like I said, I like the vibe. So let's keep it going. Okay, let's keep it going. Okay, so now, as you know, our last game is always about art, okay? The same thing that Gabby thinks I can't do. But I'm going to prove y'all all wrong because we'll prove her wrong because y'all love my artistry. Y'all never complain. But we're going to be drawing 5 animals that are common to America, the United States of America, okay? So, but I need your help. I cannot do this without you, okay? So, what color am I drawing with today? What colors would y'all like me to do? YouTube, you can also answer this as well. We have red, blue, and black. Black, blue, and red. Which one do y'all think? What do you think we can draw with today? Let me know in the comment section. YouTube, let me know as well, all right? We have red, blue, and black. Black, blue, and red. Okay, so Primo Jimenez says black. Okay. Do you have any other guesses or any other requests? Excuse me. Jazzy Dan says red. Okay. Blue like the ocean. Blue is my favorite color. Okay. So far we have 2 blues, 1 for black and 1 for red. Miranda says blue. Okay. I'm going to wait for one more answer to see if anybody disagrees with that. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? No? Okay, blue it is. We are going with blue. All right. So, sorry, ma'am. Sorry, I just threw the markers. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to throw that at you. No. I just got excited. I'm sorry. Okay, so we are going to be drawing 5 common animals that are found in the United States. And as you know, I have my art degree from the Walmart Art Institute for the Gifted and Talented. And so I am going to be showing you my skills, okay? Now, Sky, why are you shaking your head? Listen. Don't stress over my artistry, okay? Okay, we gotta live a stress-free life. And speaking of which, as y'all know, a stress-free life sometimes includes getting outside of your environment. So, as y'all know, I do help people move outside of the United States or take a vacation outside the United States to make their travel fantasies come, true and become a reality. So if that is something that you're interested in, we did upgrade our website and put new features in it. So go ahead and click the link in the bio if you want to see our services and how we can help you make that happen. All right. So now you said Wally World degree is crazy. I mean, listen, the prices were right though. Okay. Because for 3 easy payments of $500, you had an exclusive classroom. It was always outdoors. Each class was located outside of Walmart. All right. We always were on like a little mattress for comfort seating because my art teacher said you always have to be comfortable. Okay. When you're doing art. Okay. So yeah. So I mean, my art teacher, y'all know, he was the best. I told y'all about him. And yeah. So in 2030. You say y'all was on a mat. Yeah, I was sitting on the mattress, right? And he was like on the other mattress, and he was like telling me like, hey, this is how you draw things or whatever. And all of our classes, I love the fact that they were so like unconventional. Like all of our classes would be like in midnight or 4 a.m., 3 a.m., and it really allows you to capture the scenery of nature. And that was one of the things that Fraudulent Frank said. They said, like, he said, a great artist is always in the rawness of life. And so, although I could only just use like a chalk or maybe one paintbrush and the street light, it really helped me develop my skills as an artist. I mean, because with artists, with art, you don't use your eyes all the time. You just got to use your heart, and you'll see that reflected in my drawing. All right. Were you working for Global Air while you were taking art, or no? Actually, I was interning. Okay. What I would do is I would be in charge of like the turbines, and I would just make sure that they spun correctly. It was a really cool job. They just said don't get too close to it, but I would just sometimes they would tell me to like stand in front of it just to make sure that I can feel the air. And I thought that was a very fulfilling job because I got to know a lot about airplanes. All right, and then that's when they hired me to do the game show. So, so yeah. All right, so now let's go into this. All right, again, these are 5 drawings that you need to know and 5 animals that are common to America. So now let's get into it. All right. Okay. 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 All right, here's your first hint. Here is your first hint right here. I mean, as you can see, I did a good outline for y'all. So I'm sure that if you just, put on your thinking caps, you'll understand exactly what I'm drawing. Okay? It is not a cat. It is not a bear. It's not a rooster. No, it is not an eagle. No. It's not a chicken. No. Yes, Primo Jimenez. It is a turkey. I mean, look at it. It looks just like it. Once I put in the final details, you'll know exactly what this is, okay? All right. Okay. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me just add some details. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Here. Okay. 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 Hold on. I gotta give y'all a little like. All right. Okay. This is a beautiful turkey. All right. What y'all think? What y'all think? Bubblegum, this is why, You said, man, I'm on fire. You said, ain't no way. What you mean, ain't no way? You said, great turkey. Thank you. Look at how patriotic this turkey looks. How does it not be a turkey? What y'all think about this? What do y'all think about this for real, for real? What do you think about it? This is why what? I'm saying this is why, Bubblegum, this is why we can't have you too close to Carter, so making him blush at work. Look at him, he's hiding now. All right, he never reveals his secrets. All right, but what do y'all think on YouTube? Okay, except Gabby, since she wants to be a hater. What y'all think? Jazzy Dan says, I understand why you drew that. Thank you for understanding. Rico says it looks like a certain something. Okay. Okay. Miranda says, oh my God. Gabby says, do you really want me to tell you what I think? No, not right now. Just give me a chance, Gabby. Okay, you said that turkey looks like me. You know what? That's really nice to say. Sky says, WTF. What you mean? Are you shocked by the turkey? Look. If you don't know, if you need me to explain your art, I guess I will. This is a turkey walking, obviously. It has that little thing. It has a mouth, it has its nose, its eyes are here, and one eye is there. And then it has an ear, because, turkeys need to hear something. So I'm just assuming that's what they do. And then you have the arm, it's like walking to the side like that. And then you have this wing right here, and his feet, like look at the turkey. It's so cute. It's a turkey. Yeah, it's a turkey. Okay. All right. Gabby the turkey will gobble you if you keep up. He said, Gabby, the turkey will gobble you if you keep up the negative energy. Thank you. Zachary says the turkey is cute. Thank you. See, I'm glad I'm around people that have a vision of art. Okay. All right. So this is it. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay, this one's good. All right, this one's good. Y'all gonna guess this. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Y'all can go ahead and start guessing if you think. You said a car? No. Oops. Hold on here. Hold on. I almost was gonna make a mistake, and y'all would have been like, "What?" Okay. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna draw you a hint. Okay. It says, "Give a clue." This is the clue right here. That should help. Now, I drew a lot more detail, so if you figured it out early, I understand. You said, no, it's not a bull. You said, nah. Is that a pregnant goat? No. Is it a cow? No. Gabby says, you've already made plenty of mistakes. Don't worry about it. Moose? No. Buffalo? No. Come on, I can't believe y'all don't know what this is. It looks just like it. This is the realism technique. Okay? Goat? No. Hippo? No. Moose? No. Come on, y'all gotta know what this is. An old guy leaning over telling a joke. No. Thank you. Thank you. XS, I don't really know what to call you. It's a bison. Thank you. I'm gonna put your name on here because you have a point, and again, everybody who gets a point is going to end up in my TikTok story. Okay? Yes. Period. Yes. Thank you. All right. Okay. Okay. You said no, it's not. It is a bison. Hold on. When I finish the drawing, y'all gonna be so shocked, and you're gonna be like, "Wow." Okay, this is a bison. Y'all just gotta trust the process. Okay. Okay. All right, hold on. See, I'm glad some people on TikTok are cultured. Okay. 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 Hold on. We gotta get some fur on it. Okay. And by the way, if you don't know, a bison is a mammal. You said bison and buffalo, same thing. No, it's not. You said the art teacher is fired. Well, actually, the art teacher is in the. Y'all know what happened to him. Okay. Okay. But if you don't know, he's serving 5 to 10 years in a state penitentiary in them. Okay. All right. Here's the bison. Okay. You said I don't know why he in jail, but now I know he deserves it. No, well, see, listen. He was a part of a ring of in. He was convicted of international insect trafficking. So he would collect, from bed bugs in New York motels to the Japanese butterfly to 2028 bugs that you have never seen before. And he was gonna roll them out because he was like, if you need a bug, he's got you. You just gotta call him up. He'll give you that, give you what you need. And so this is about like 100-man operation. I don't know. I'm surprised I didn't see this. I keep telling y'all to check the news because it was all over CNN. It was like a really, really big story. And but he still says he watches my videos from his cell and everything. He's only let out like an hour a day, so I'm sure this brings him great joy. That's why I ask y'all to give me your opinions, because he still continues to mentor me every week when we do these lives, you know. All right, so what y'all think about this bull right here? I mean, not bull. This bison. It's a bison. Okay, bisons are very, very important. This is a really big part of American history. This is actually the national mammal of the United States. So I feel very honored that I could do this. So what y'all think about this? He said, I would not let a bug trafficker mentor me. I mean, his attention to detail and the way he would draw out how to capture these bugs and the mechanisms and also too, he did have his hand in art. He told me that he was the reason why Mona Lisa doesn't have eyebrows. He was a very significant part of that art piece. And he also does private exhibits that are only exclusive to private clients. So, he has a lot under his belt. So I respect his hustle. That was one of the reasons why I did, despite his nickname, Fraudulent Frank. This is the reason why I wanted him to be my art teacher. You said, I think the bison had better days. It gives where the wild things are. You saying this looks like where the wild things are? Thank you. I mean, that was such a heavily illustrated book. I'm glad and I'm honored to be a part of that. What y'all think, YouTube? Does this look like a bison to you? What do y'all think? I mean, to me it does. I mean, I'm pretty proud of this. He said, is that a electric bull? This is, and you believe everything Fraudulent Frank says? Yes, Oliver, I do. Because, like I said, I mean, he was running with a crew of over 100 people, and he had bugs that we've never even seen before. For them to all still be alive and well today, they're all at the bug sanctuary seeking the treatment that they need. But for them all to be just coordinated and clean. I mean, who can do anything else but like I can't help but respect that. You know? All right, so this is the bull here. Yes, clean. Yes, all the bugs are clean. They didn't make any sound. When he said stop buzzing, they stopped. When he wanted them to buzz in different octaves, I mean, he had it on lock. He trained those bugs, okay? But anyway, Fraudulent Frank, if you see this, thank you so much. You've inspired me to be the artist that you have taught me to be, and I hope I'm making you proud. All right, so we're going to move on now to our third drawing, okay? Okay. All right. Okay. Now this one, I like this one, okay? And now again, if you answer correctly, you end up on the point. And so far, if you see, YouTube ain't got no points. YouTube, are you okay with your section being empty like that? Okay. Yes, thank you so much, Bubblegum. We have made it to 20.3 thousand likes. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much. I didn't know if we were gonna reach that goal, but y'all did your thing. Again, we couldn't do this show without you. Okay, so thank you so much, really, with all my heart. I love y'all so much. All right, so we are going to do our third drawing. Okay, so this is okay. Okay. Okay, Primo, how did you know? Okay, Primo, you got it right. Yes, everyone, it is a bear. Okay, now for context, this is a bear that's sitting down. Okay, so as if the bear is facing you. Okay. Okay, just do a quick little drawing here. All right, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that. I don't know how y'all could see this. I mean, but okay. Okay. Okay, let me just. Okay. Okay, and now I want y'all to give me your honest opinion about this bear, okay? No holding back. Okay, hold on. I gotta draw the little fish friend too. Okay. All right, so this is the bear. Okay, hold on. It's gotta have a tongue. Okay, there you go. So that's a bear. Thank you, Picasso. Yes, thank you. All right, so this is a bear. What do y'all think about this bear? Do you like it? What do you think? Sky, why are you so stressed out? XS, what do you think? He said, Bubblegum said, can I be a moderator? I don't know. I'll think about it. Thank you. Primo, he says, beautiful. Thank you. I'm glad y'all feel this way. All right. What y'all think here? What y'all think? Okay, Miranda says, it's ... Okay. It's what, Miranda? It's amazing. I mean, this clearly looks like a bear. This is supposed to be a black bear from America. You said it looks more like a lion. This does not look like a lion. A lion has like the hairs on the side. This is a bear. See, bears have eyebrows and a nose and a teeth. And he like fish. I've never seen a lion eat fish. Oh, you mean a lioness? Maybe. Okay, Gabby says it looks preposterous. Thank you, Gabby. I'm just so glad we have you here. Jazzy Dan says, I don't want to encounter any animal that looks like that. Gabby says, it looks really bad. I'm sorry. Miranda says, I'm crying out of laughter. Why y'all all just keep spamming it? Just one comment at a time, okay? Y'all don't have to roast me. You're supposed to have platform beef with TikTok, not with me. Vampire bear with elephant feet. Okay, hi, beautiful, nice lion. Thank you. Hello. You said, what is that? See, Case Sania, am I saying that right? Case Snina? I'm not trying to make fun of your name. I just want to know what it is so I can address you properly. Case Sania. No, did I say it right? No? Okay. If you have a nickname or something, just let me know. But to answer your question, this is supposed to be a bear. It's a bear. It's a bear. Thank you, Primo. I'm so glad, Primo, that you see what art looks like. This is a bear. Okay? All right. Oh, by the way, Campfires, how you doing? Thank you for the finger heart. You said, my monster from when I was a kid and had class dojo. You said, oh, right. You said, it's not a bear. Yes, it is a bear. See, you know what? You must be new here. Y'all got to know. This is how I imagine a bear. When I close my eyes, this is what a bear looks like, you know? So, yeah. All right, so Primo cheated with X-ray vision. I know. She said she tried giving it away with the fish. Yes, exactly. Thank you. See, it's a bear. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Thank you for the donut. Okay. Now, Campfire, I gotta tell you something. I got a notification saying that you were in our fan club for a certain amount of time. So congratulations to you. All right. Thank you so much for your support. All right. I think I see the one Mamba here. If you're hearing one Mamba, don't be shy because you already know it's time to draw. Okay. I don't know, Oliver. You said it is a vampire bear. You know what? Listen, art is in everybody's different opinion, you know. So if that's what you see, that's totally fine. I respect it. Okay. Unlike Gabby from YouTube, who likes to roast me. All right. So okay, you got it, sis. You got it. All right. So now we are going on to our fourth drawing. Remember, if you guess it correctly, you will get a point, okay? And everybody who gets a point here, all these people that you see to have a point, will end up on our TikTok story tonight, okay? Alrighty. All right, so I'm going to turn this way so that Primo Jimenez will not use his X-ray vision, because I don't know, maybe Primo's cheating, and that's why he's accusing y'all of cheating. All right. So, all right. So, all right. Okay, hold on. There we go. Whew, I might run out of markers soon. Okay. You said, do I get a point? No, you weren't the first to guess it, but you're here now, so you still have an opportunity to get the point. So once I give you the hint that I'm about to draw, you can go ahead and start guessing from that point, okay? But welcome to our game. Okay. 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 Give me a second. Okay. Hold on. I'm not done yet, but here is your hint. Here's your hint. You said I have to go say hello to Gabby. Okay, campfires. You said an owl. No, it is not an owl. No. No. You said no idea. Cat. No, it's not a cat. Pokemon. No. All right. What do y'all think? Guess the photo. Guess the photo. Bird. Nope, it is not a bird. No, it is not that, Gabby. You said what country? Sorry, I was on janitor duty. Oh, we're going to America. We're in America on behalf of 4th of July. So, you said, oh, Rich, you always coming in here roasting somebody. I think last time you roasted your ex or something like that. Now you said, but welcome back, Rich. Long time no see. Marmot? No. A bat? No. You said it's you. No, it's you, my friend. Oh my God. Okay. So you are funny. Y'all be cracking me up in these comments. Okay. Why would be a roast? This is beautiful. I know. See? I know. Thank you, Oliver. I'm so glad you see the talent. Okay. Okay. So, it is. What do y'all think? All right, I'll add more detail to it. I think this point will help you a lot. Okay. 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 That would help. Yeah. If we just add this here. Okay. Okay. We have one more detail, and then if nobody gets it right, I will have to, nobody gets the point. What y'all think? Now, if y'all don't understand what this is by now, it's probably a word that gets filtered. Yes, Wes. That's what's up. You said somebody's unborn son. Oh my God. That's a little grim. Okay, so yes, Wes, it is a raccoon. Look at it. Look at how cute it is. All right, but Wes already said it, so Wes will get that point because Wes answered it first. Okay, we got a lot of people on the board, so I got to make some room. Okay, all right. So this is a raccoon. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't it so cute? You said it looks like a person. I know. I think it looks like Jordan R over here. No, I'm playing. Jordan, you seem pretty cool. What person? It looks like a South Park character. You said he's in the crosshairs right now. He said, ain't no way, son. This is a raccoon. Oh, you know what? I know what's missing. I understand. Okay, there you go. Does that make it better? Because it has a tail now. Okay. Yes, exactly. Thank you. See, that's what a raccoon looks like. If you just add more detail to the tail, right? It has this and it has that, and you can shade it in and all of that. You know, it's a raccoon. You said the eye mask line. You said, wait, no, beaver. It's not Oliver. All right, no, this is now you got me messed up, Oliver. This is a raccoon. Yes, it is a raccoon. Okay. All right, and then you gotta do the little ears here because they gotta hear out of something, right? All right, and then if it looks scary, maybe if I make it smile. How's that? It's a smiling raccoon. You said, wait, no, the eyes have a thick black line across the face. They do? Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Hold on. You're right. You are so right. See, y'all help me improve my art every single day. You know? Okay. See? Now look at that. You know what I mean? He said it's a mascot from McDonald's. Oh my god, that was ooh, you just took me back. Ooh. Oh my god, wasn't it the Hamburglar? Wasn't it that? The Hamburglar? That was the name of it? Am I wrong? Somebody's gotta look that up for me. Or what you talking about? Grimace? Or the Hamburger? Okay, Hamburglar. Okay, I got you. Speaking of which, fun fact: did you know that America has more than 13,000 McDonald's restaurants? 13,000. We don't have one over here. In the country that I live in, we have a KFC, we have a Hebs, and we got a Pizza Hut. They need to bring a Chick-fil-A over here. But yeah. So yeah, anyway, this is a raccoon, look how good it is. All right, so what y'all think? All right, Gabby says absolutely not. See, y'all lucky on YouTube you can't see each other's answers because I don't want y'all ganging up on me. Gabby says that looks horrible. Miranda says I gotta close my eyes. Rico says do not draw for children. Okay. I don't know why. He said he said if I see that raccoon, I'm throwing every plate and fork, everything out. Oh my god. Okay, all right. All right, so we are on our last one. Okay. Now this is our last join, and then we get to announce a winner, okay? He says, is it a bat? No, our country is America. So these are 5 common animals that are found in America. Okay? All right, so let's get into it. All right? Okay, so okay. Okay. You said I'll try my hardest. Is it a bat? No. Okay. Okay, so here's your hint. Here is your hint. What do y'all think? You said don't, or you Oliver! You roasting me. You know, you are just as bad as Gabby. You talking about him, so tell him to put minimal effort and then he'll guess. All right, it's not a cow, it's not a bull. No. I can't. Hold on, let me draw more. Oops. Oh, wait. Hold on, y'all. I almost messed up. Hold on. Okay. Gabby said at this point, messing up might make it look better. Wow. Thank you, Gabby. Thank you so much for your support. Couldn't have done this without you. All right. Here is another hint. You said you said baby was messed up already. Donkey, no. Hippo, no. What do y'all think? What y'all think? Let me know. Let me know. Giraffe, no. Y'all saw me draw a giraffe, and y'all were very, very amazed by this. So what y'all think? What y'all think this is? You two, what do you think this is? Uh, mm, no, nobody on TikTok has got it right. No, nope, Oliver, that's not right. Let me see. Yes. Thank you, Rico. Rico finally representing for your team. Thank you, Rico. It is a deer, y'all. It's a deer. It's a deer. It's a deer. It's a deer. Look, I'll finish the drawing. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me just. Hold on. Okay. Wait. Hold on, y'all. I may have messed this up just a little bit. Hold on. Okay. 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 All right. Okay, so as you can see, it's a deer. Hi, Florida Gator. How are you? All right, so it's a deer. Look at it. So this is a deer. Now you probably say, well, why is his arm up like that? It's going down for balance. Like you know how you gotta pick something off the floor, and sometimes you gotta hold your hand up. That's how it works. So the deer is eating some grass. Okay, you can see the teeth and the nose and the eyes. It's making eye contact with the grass. Okay, it got its four legs, and it's a tail. It's a tail right here. Okay? All right. You said what? LOL? What you mean, Oliver? Anyway, Rico, thank you so much for that because you finally got a point for YouTube. Okay. So yes, look at that. This is a deer. Let me show YouTube correctly. Okay, there you go. That's a deer. All right. And so, Wes, you're laughing at me. Sky says, I'm done. Why? It looks just like a deer. How does it not look like a deer? You pull up a picture of a deer right now. You said, what's that on the back? It's a tail. It's a tail. So you got one arm, 1, 2, 3. These are legs. Okay, and then it's his mouth right there. You said balancing deer. Well, deers are very athletic. Their agility, they're agile. You know, I don't know if I use that word correctly, but this is an American deer. They're built different. Okay. You said where is the antlers? Well, this is a deer without antlers, because in America, actually. Well, no. This does have antlers, but see, because the head is going down to the grass, the you can't see the antlers. Okay, so they're on the other side. You're on the other side. So if we went on the other side of this photo, you'd probably see where the antlers are. But right now you got the ears right here. You know, you see the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. You know, this is a very skilled deer. All right, so there it is. Okay. All right. See YouTube. Oh my God. Gabby says, why does it have a wide mouth like that? Well, Gabby, what do you do when you're about to eat something? Do you just not open your mouth? You gotta open your mouth to eat. You said it's giving if he's giving us the bird. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's got his arm up, to balance it out while he's going down to eat the grass. Low key, Frank, you need more time. What you mean? They don't talk about my art teacher like that, okay? Fraudulent Frank was the best art teacher I've ever had. When he gets out, you know what he's doing? He's even giving tattoos to people while he's in the penitentiary. And he's teaching the other inmates how to do that as well. So, he's showing me his pictures. They're absolutely beautiful. So his art never fades. He's an artist at heart, you know? But yeah. So this is what we got. This is the deer here. Okay. All right. So we have concluded the end of our global game show. Again, I am so surprised that we are almost at 30,000 likes. 27.9 thousand likes is amazing. Give yourselves a round of applause. Y'all did it. You are amazing. And honestly, I appreciate the follows, the gifts, everything like that y'all been doing. It's always a pleasure to see y'all here. So now we're going to tally up all the points, and then we're going to pick tonight's winner. Now, tonight's winner will be crowned the trivia champion. We'll encourage everybody to follow them on their social media, and also they're going to be put at the top of our list for the what's it called, for the leaderboard. Okay, but don't worry, everybody who has gotten these here, okay, we will be just talking more about your travel journey, because I consider you all travelers. Okay, and by the way, if you do look out to your window, you'll see that we are at 159,000 feet in altitude in the air, but we will be making a quick descent down to our final destination in America, which is Washington, D.C. Okay, you guys get to see the Capitol, the beautiful, all that stuff, everything that's going on, all right? But first, let's tally up these points, all right? So, Rico, you are representing YouTube tonight. You got 1 point, and so that means YouTube in total has a platform score of 1 point. Okay, all right. Now, TikTok, we are going to go in orders, or not in order, but what I see here, and then we're going to announce our winner. All right, so we have XS, you have 1 point. Sky, you have 1 point. Jojo Dancer, you have 1 point. Oliver, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Joe Full, you have 2 points. Salucci, you have 1 point. Wes, you have 1 point. And Primo Jimenez, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. Okay, so if we add that all together, we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So that means your platform score for TikTok in total was 17 points. Okay, I will recount that just in case, because I'm a little bit bad at math. Okay, all right, but so far we can. I think it's safe to say that we can announce a winner. Drum roll, please. Brrr. It is Primo Jimenez. Congratulations. You are the trivia champion for today's game, the Global Game Show, the United States edition. And you are walking away with a total of 6 points. Everybody, please give Primo Jimenez a hand and give them a follow if you can be so kind. Okay, y'all are amazing. And yes, we are at 30K. We got to 30K likes. Look at y'all. I love this energy tonight. Thank you so much for tapping that screen. Y'all are doing amazing. All right, now listen. I know that some of you do not like the fact that we changed our schedule. Okay, you guys have been vocal about it, whether it's on our show or in my DMs. I see you, I hear you, I empathize with you. But just know that I prepare all week to make sure that y'all have a wonderful show. And I promise you, once we get to November, we can have a big old party and a big old celebration because then we'll go back to our 3-day-a-week schedule, okay? I'm just so happy to see y'all every week, even if it's just one time right now, because y'all make me laugh, you make me smile. And even Gabby, the one who loves to roast me, I love seeing y'all on YouTube as well. All right, so if you missed any point of this live or any point of this flight, you can go ahead and see us on Amy Rose Abroad on YouTube to see, any missing parts, okay? All right, you said, are you? We were today, yes, JoJo, we were, but we are now making a descent down to Washington, D.C., which is the capital of the United States. And, again, I just want to say y'all are amazing. And next week, I cannot wait to see y'all again so that we can pick a new country. And, of course, if you have a country that you would like to talk about, maybe you're from this country, maybe your spouse is from this country, maybe you have a history in this country, maybe you've always wanted to be there, go ahead and DM me the country of your choice, and I'll be more than happy to add it to our list, okay? But until next time, please remember, as we make our descent down, again, we're going from 159,000 feet in the air down to the ground. Okay, so please fasten your seatbelts, and shout out to Cheryl, who started off as our flight attendant, but is now our junior pilot. And soon, I would say about in August, she'll be ready to fly the plane entirely by herself. Okay, shout out to our DJ, Captain, not Captain Crunch, that's our main pilot. Shout out to DJ Air for making sure that we had some awesome patriotic and American style music that we got to play on this live tonight. Shout out to Carter. Carter, you're doing amazing. We know that this is new for you to be giving out refreshments, but we love your energy and your positive attitude. Thank you. And everybody who got refreshments, please let us know with the survey next to you how it is and how we can improve our services, okay? Also, I do want to say, for those of you who have newly followed or have followed me recently, I am looking at all of your profiles, and all of you are very, very talented, okay? And so if you want to have your business, your songs, your talents, whatever you do, brought to the forefront and included in this show, feel free to DM me, and we can definitely work something out where you get the recognition that you need. And of course, you know that there can never be Amy Rose Abroad without talking about Americans Abroad, which is a service I provide for people who are interested in traveling abroad, whether it's moving permanently or just simply going on vacation. Either way, it is a reward that you're giving to yourself to give yourself a global experience. So if that is something that you're interested in, feel free to DM me, or you can click our website that is in our bio. And I am excited to help you. We've already helped people, whether it's to go on cruises, whether it's to go to different countries, whether it's to move to Albania. We actually had somebody DM me, and they said that they saw my show before they came to Albania. So now they're here. So we're planning to meet up with them and help them get accustomed to the country here. And we're just doing our thing, y'all. I'm just so excited to see that y'all are actually traveling this summer. That is the best gift you can give to yourself. Okay. All right. So I am going to post these on our TikTok story. Give me about 3 to 5 minutes. But other than that, it is so nice to see y'all again. It's so nice to have your energy, your time, and I appreciate y'all enjoying this global game show with me. So go ahead and please take all of your stuff from the overhead bins, because remember, if you do not take them out of the overhead bins and you leave them behind, they might be sold on eBay, okay? All right, but thank you so much for joining us today on the Global Game Show, USA Edition, and I will see you next week with 3 new games, of course, a cool vibe, and of course, a global experience that y'all come here for. My name is Amy from Amy Rose Abroad, and I will see you next week, okay? Bye-bye. All right, y'all. Y'all did amazing. I cannot wait to see y'all next week. Thank you so much for playing, and y'all are awesome as always. Bye.